All right, and here we go. Let's see if notifications go out. Yeah, honestly, I would have just waited. Let me put it this way: if notifications don't go out, I'll do a live stream tomorrow. I have been spending the day resting. Um, I had some eBay stuff I need to do that I still need to do, but I decided since today is 3 years of self-employment, I should take it slow. So John Legend. So around noonish, 1 o'clock, I ordered pizza and wings and garlic bread. I ate some. I didn't eat a lot. Then I passed out for most of the afternoon. Woke up and I got some laundry getting done because you really can't put that off. And wearing a new shirt, Marvel Comics. I'm pretty sure I got this from Kohl's 2 weeks ago. And it's ironic I'm wearing a Marvel shirt and a Batman hat. All right, but yeah, guys, I want to do a separate video giving more thoughts and feelings about 3 years. But like I said, it's been days since I picked up my mic, and I'm fine with that. I have a full list of videos to get done, so don't think I'm taking an extended break. You're going to get a lot of content. I still got a lot of sister videos to do, have not videos. It's just I decided let's take a break for a few days, work on other things, and then come back. Because don't worry, there's still a lot to talk about. But yeah, 3 freaking years of full-time YouTube. Never thought it would be a thing. Never ever. And yeah, so anybody do any fun? I know I was gonna like shave and everything, trim this, and I'm like, I don't feel like it. Hey, that's good. You're saving your money to buy. Yeah, I'm real like I still am looking at the next steps. I'm like mentally checked out of this apartment. Like I'm ready to do something different. Because like I said, this is our 5th year. Me and my roommate's 5th year of being here. I'm just kind of like done. Like again, there's nothing wrong in terms of, like there's no beef or anything like that. Me and my roommate just fine. There's nothing going on. Like it's just like 5 freaking years. I'm ready to do something different. Especially when 3 of those 5 years have been me just working from the apartment. But money is pretty good right now, and if it keeps up, then I'm definitely, you know, looking to get my own spot next year. Like I'm still like there's a lot of factors like where do I want to go? Do I want to get another apartment? I feel like a house, even though a lot of people recommend it, like now's the best time to get a house. I I'm still weighing my options. It's like I feel like to me a house is like marriage in a way. Not to say I can't move. Um, I feel like a house is more of a rooted thing. Like if I get a house, I just want it to be like the place I want to live. But again, there's still plenty of time. But it's something that's been entertaining my thoughts since like July. But yeah, and of course, just thank you all because if you all didn't watch my content, I wouldn't be here. Like after maybe the first 5 months or so, I would have had to go find another job. But because the channel blew up, it survived the apocalypse, it survived a lot of other things. I am able to still do what I do. And I know I don't want to talk too much about work stuff, if you will, but I know people have put this to my attention, but this is like the first time I kind of just sat down and read comments on the official Haves and Have Not Facebook page because today they posted the clip of Veronica's flashback in this week's episode. And I put up a comment that is the most liked comment. Let me pull it up real quick. And for everybody just tuning in, saying congratulations again, I appreciate you all so much. I really do. And like I said, I'll have a more like thought out video celebrating everything over the next couple of days. Like I said, today is just a chill day. I had some eBay stuff to do, but I just needed to take today to just relax. Thank you, thank you. Oh, here we go, here we go. Yeah, so it's the clip of Veronica just going through her crazy mind about David. And here's the comment I left, and it's pretty much what I said in my live stream and episode review. This flashback sequence was gold, but only because it showed us how great the show used to be. 82 responses. I mean, 82 reactions and almost 30 comments. Yeah, the blog. I was actually looking at my blog for the first time in a while today. I'm like, dang. 'Cause I remember in my Facebook memories, some things were popping up over the last month of like, oh, 100,000 views. I remember when I thought, I mean, it was a big deal for my blog, but remember, I wasn't getting paid. I was only spending hours blogging for real, like all the theory videos and whatnot. That's why I'm able to like pump out like 8 to 10 videos at a time, because it's way more, well, I don't want to say efficient, because I don't think blogging is a dead art, but I it's like the time factor. Me like jotting down notes and then talking beats me trying to proofread and everything, because that's the one thing I don't like about the internet. It's like I mean, probably 2 rooms if I, because I was honestly looking at houses like kind of like mobile homes or something like that, just to start. Because I mean, we all got to start somewhere, right? Because trust and believe, I want a house, but it's like I don't really need a big house, like maybe down the line if I get married or just make more money. I want like a starter home, you know what I mean? Like again, an apartment is cool, but or something like that, but a lot of factors, like I said, just things to talk about, like cost, interest, utilities, that kind of stuff. So there's a lot that goes into it. But yeah, I would just want no more than 2 rooms, guest room, and that's pretty much it. I grew up in a mobile home or trailer, so I don't want like a rickety one, or yeah, one that could blow away. But hang on, what was the one I was looking at? Cause I know it's one my mom always looks at. I think it starts with a C. I cannot think of it. Oh, my bad. Condo, possibly. Oh, my bad. Here's what I forgot to do. I didn't pull up the live stream on my computer. Yo. Oh, do you mean the video he just posted about Moro's new ability? Yo, I love Geekdom 101, Black Nerd Comedy, Comic Storian. Those were a few of the YouTubers who inspired me to do YouTube, because I was thinking there are people like me who like these things, and they have these huge channels. I was originally trying to do like anime stuff. Like if you go back to like the early videos on this channel, then you'll see like a bunch of Dragon Ball and Pokemon and stuff like that. But I just realized there were a lot of people already doing that, so I figured I want to talk about something that I feel like I'm as well versed in as a Pokemon or a Dragon Ball or a DC Comics that someone else isn't really doing. Hence why the haves and the have-nots is why I focused on that. And then over the years, I started branching out into other popular shows. So I'm just thankful for that. But yeah, I love Geekdom 101's work. Great guy. I mean, my favorite, I think the video from Geekdom is the one about Trunks' hair color. I don't know why, but that particular video like told me this dude is the real deal. Oh yeah, I don't want to say how much I'm making, because I will say this, the past 2 months I've made more than I've ever had on YouTube in a given month. Like it's been amazing. I don't know what happened in the algorithm, but all I'm saying is if the money continues to flow the way it is now, I should be able to do a lot of things. Like one of my first things I want to do is pay off the student loans that my mom took out for me. There's only like 3,000 or something left. That way I can say, hey, thank you. I'm I'm good, thank you. I got my own loans to take care of eventually, but yeah. And I know over this next week, what I really need to do, I'm trying to get like a dental cleaning. I know I got a couple cavities I need to get taken care of. I know that. Um, then I want to schedule a phys. I'm scared to death of going to the doctors nowadays, but I feel like I definitely want to get a physical because it's 3 years of doing this. So I want to make sure I'm here for a fourth, you know? So, yeah, you wouldn't trust the mansion. You know, I never been like, it's like me with, to be completely honest, I don't even want to drive anymore. I mean, nowadays we got Uber and everything, but I mean, I could care less if I never had to drive. Like, if I had like a personal driver, a chauffeur, I'll be cool with that. But I feel like everybody has one now. But you know, do you want kids? Meh. 29. I'm in no rush for kids whatsoever at all. Like, not even. I mean, the fact that I haven't even had a crush on anyone in like a year says it all. You know, like meh. 2020, I've just been unbothered. Really. Hell no. Who got that Rona romance? Not me. I mean, I was having a talk with a friend of mine. They were like, "Would you date like a? If you ever had a girlfriend, would you like her to be a content creator like you?" That was a very loaded question. I mean, there are so many like um uh pros and cons to that, you know? Because I feel like if I were in a relationship, I wouldn't want that all over social media. Because to me, this is my workspace, you know? I'm not saying collaborations aren't a good thing, but I just feel like 1 minute, oh, she's in all my content, and then she's gone, and it's like, so what happened? Oh, unbothered is a good thing. Yeah, because especially in 2020. Especially in 2020, when almost every day something's popping off. Yeah, Geekin does his research. Mm-hmm. Sure. Certainly does. Certainly does. Because I actually do have two other channels. I just haven't been doing anything with them recently. Honestly, I do hope they come out with another Dragon Ball series because I was just looking at the numbers and I'm like, there's a lot of views in that. I mean, but it depends. I don't think this audience here on this channel would like it, but I don't know. No, I'm not like sleepy. Like I did order pizza. I had a slice of cake. I just don't like eating in front of people. Mukbangs are popular. Maybe I'll do one day, but I don't know. You deserve it so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for the content. Yep. Yeah, I would be more than happy to talk about the Disney Plus Proud Family. Yeah, I mean, people do what people do. Like my roommate goes out and everything. He was sneezing a day. I mean, like really sneezing and coughing. I chatted him because he was in his bathroom cleaning, and I'm thinking, Lord, you got that Rona? Like, what's going on? It was like, no, it was his allergies, and it really was because only like that one night he had like allergies, but he does have allergies, so he gets like that every year. But again, he had the Rona a couple months ago, and it is Rona. So I asked him, he's like, he's all good. So yeah, long story short, let me tell you, my pizza today cost $7. Let me explain why. So I want to say about a month and a half ago, I ordered Domino's, and and yeah, I ordered medium two, basically my usual order: garlic twist, wings, and a medium two topping pizza. And I remember waiting. I remember waiting for the pizza, you know, just to use. I think they said it was like 45 minutes that particular day or time I had ordered. I want to say maybe 55 minutes later, I'm like, that's weird. There's no knock on the door. And I went outside. I know I keep saying and a lot. My bad. I'm trying to remember. I went out to the door. I'm like, what's going on? Because I'm used to getting like Yeah, the notifications are just weird. It's odd. I know it's random. Like I know there are other YouTubers smaller who got like thousands of people live. I don't know what's up with mine, but it is what it is. I mean, as long as I have like 20, 30 people, I'm good. And more people come in after, time. I don't know. Plus it is pretty late, so. But yeah, so I went out to the door and my food was out there and there were flies and I'm like, what the hell? So I called Domino's. My food was protected, so whether or not I ate it is none of your business. But I called Domino's and like, yo, what's going on? Like, usually I'm used to either hearing a knock on the door or getting a text message saying, hey, I'm out here. So they did like the pizza insurance thing where they're like, hey, we can like deliver you another fresh order or we can give you a credit. And yeah, so I had a credit on my account for pizza wings and garlic twist. I just ordered 2 sodas to throw in my fridge and the delivery charge. And the woman came, bless her heart. She called me, wanted to know which apartment I was in. And she's an older woman, so it was her first order of the day. She had forgotten the receipt, so unfortunately, I could not tip her because I don't have no cash. And but she was cool about it because she was the one that forgot the receipt. But yeah, it was pretty good. I ate a few slices, a few garlic twists. I still got a lot left, but yeah, it was good. I got a notification. Yeah, some people do, some people don't. I mean, I remember posting a couple of days ago that 15% of my subscribers have the notifications on. But then again, some people say they don't get it, so I don't know. But in any case, yeah, it's been a good day. Great, now you made me hungry. Well, it is 11:51. Aren't pizza places open pretty late? Do you like to cook? Not really. I think when I get my own spot, I probably will. I feel like, when I get my own place, I'll do a lot of stuff I don't typically do just because I don't know. So, can you get us pizza? Nah, I'm good. Do you want the new Tyler Perry movie? What movie are you talking about? I think I heard about him working on a new one. I just don't remember. I think somebody sent me a link that he was going to do a movie kind of focusing on like black lives or police brutality or something like that. I read it, but for the life of me, I cannot find that link again. I was going to do a video on it too. I don't really care if they reboot the game. Like I said, the first 2 seasons were the best. I will endure 3 only because it did have some good moments in it. I don't know what the hell they're doing with the Malones. Like, I like them, but I feel like they are just being nerfed. I still haven't been anywhere since March. I've been in my house for the last 7 months straight. Yeah, this is definitely a toll on like people's sanity. And I'm literally trying to get like probably like an online therapist or something like that because again, 3 years of self-employment, that's a lot of time for me. I reevaluate a lot. So again, my tablet tells me when you're live, I don't use a computer. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I don't do Instagram. Oh yeah, I was going to do a video on this. Maybe I will, but the reason I don't really do a lot of live streams on Instagram or with like Chandler or any other people. My thing is, I kind of stepped back maybe about a month and a half ago and realized I need to cut off sometimes from like the shows that I review because it was getting to a point where for the longest time every day I was having possibly 1 to 2 to maybe 3 different conversations with people about these shows. And it's like I had to put a stop to it. Not because like there's no hidden beefs going on or disdain for another person that I used to talk with. It's not that at all. I just realized I need to stop. Like when I do my live streams, when I do my videos, I kind of need to, stop there because I spend time watching these shows, taking these notes, coming up with theories. But I had to do what's right for me in order to not burn myself out. Like, don't get me wrong. Like you just have no idea how many conversations I was having not in front of you that were non-live stream, that were non social media conversation. Like I was on Messenger having calls with people and stuff like that. Honestly, I want to use like Zoom and whatnot for fun. To like maybe that'll be a Patreon perk to get my Patreon off the ground again. Like, hey, if you are a certain tier member, we can have one-on-one Zoom conversations or something like that. You know, just to give you a perk. That would be nice. Still no word on Ruthless and the Oval. Sorry, nothing. I mean, the Malone story, it's like, I feel like it's a mixed bag. It's being overutilized, but I feel like the longer the Malone storyline is being told, the less powerful they're being written to be, you know? Because I'm like, oh, is he really going to kill Wyatt? I'm like, I honestly don't care because it's been like in the past 3 seasons, Wyatt has almost died like 5 times. I honestly do not care. So, oh, a good storyline plot for Wyatt is Jim send him to rehab and the doctors mistreat him. That's dark. That really is dark. What do you mean mistreat him? Can you be more specific? I like where you're going with it. I just want some more if that's possible. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on Instagram right now, and so apparently, I know this is off topic, but a couple of days ago, I saw a photo of Tim Taylor and Al from Home Improvement. They're working on like some kind of like handyman show. I don't know if it's like a show or it's like a how-to. I just saw the photo. I'm like, oh, that's great. So I'm on Instagram right now, and Lovely T, one of my favorite what do you want to call those people, like social media reporters, if you will. I'm sorry, like I know there might be some tea sippers in this chat, but Lovely T is one of my favorites. She said Home Improvement star Zachary Bryan arrested because he apparently strangled his girlfriend. I hope she's still alive. Okay, I just did not. Oh, okay, that's from like 6 hours ago. Yeah, I didn't know. My bad. Okay, I know that was off topic. Sorry about that. I ain't gonna lie. Another off topic. I wish there was a way. Dude, Pokemon Journeys, yes. I do watch it in Japanese as well, so I'm ahead of where it is now. The only thing about Pokemon Journeys I wish is I honestly thought with like Ash going to all the regions, it would kind of be like the Battlefront tier where he would bring back some of his old Pokemon to travel around. Like, oh, what if it's Gible or Totodile or Snivy or whatever fully evolved? That would be great because he's a Pokemon League champion now. But oh well. I mean, I like his new ones. I was so close to getting a Switch the other day because GameStop. I'm a pro. I feel like I spent maybe $300 to $400 on GameStop in the past week because what was it last or was it this week? Hey man, love for India. Well, thank you for joining. I mean, sometimes I underestimate how diverse and spread out my following is. Hang on, before you say wow, I just call Lovely T a YouTuber. Okay. My favorite part about Dragon Ball Z. I was actually watching a couple of Namek Saga episodes where Vegeta was a savage. I know I'm not trying to quote Meg Thee Stallion because he was just piling up bodies on Namek. But yeah, GameStop. What was it? Was it this week? Right? This week where you had like Prime Day and Walmart. Walmart sales are trash. They didn't have anything. Target, United States. And GameStop had the pro member sale. It's like no shipping cost on anything. And what was it? For the past 2 days, pro members like myself, a bunch of deals. And now and everybody can get the deals thing. And yeah, I pulled a lot of great Pokemon cards. I bought some new T-shirts to rock during the live streams. I got like I got like a Mario Kart shirt. I got a Transformer shirt. I got a couple Dragon Ball shirts. I bought a couple of new hats too. So be on the lookout for that. And then of course I bought this on Amazon, the giant Snorlax plushie. It's cuddly. No, for real. GameStop had a Snorlax plushie like $40, but that came out like a year ago. They never restocked. 85 on Amazon because it's huge. It's like my editing buddy. I need to nickname it, but I never really nicknamed my Pokemon in the game, so it is what it is. Yeah, seriously, cuddly. Plus, I love Snorlax. Snorlax is me. Like, if I'm not editing or whatnot, I'm just lounging around eating. Snorlax. Except my eyes are open. Okay, let me get back to these chats. I know I missed some. Did Tony die? Tony's still alive, I think. I don't know. I talk with the actor every now and then. He's a cool dude, cool guy. Maybe I excuse me. Maybe I ought to do an internet with him. How about name it Snore? Oh yeah, I forgot. Snore is an attack move too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is like rest, snore, sleep talk. Yeah, snore is a move. I know I got some friends who are so pissed off at me because I don't have a Switch because they always want to battle me. But, you know. Yo, there's so much I want to get if I get my own place. A massage chair, possibly a beanbag. I want to be Michael Jackson, just buy random stuff. But then again, I feel like, nowadays, and again, I don't want to jinx it, but I think over the next week, if not towards the end of the year, a bunch of movies like Regal Cinema, AMC, a bunch of these places are shutting down for either good or extended time. The MCU, they pushed back damn near all their movies for like another year or something. The DC movies, the same deal. It's like content creating is honestly where it's at. Kev on Stage, one of my favorite influencers or entrepreneurs. In a lot of ways, I like him more than I look up to him more than Tyler Perry. Here's what I mean by that, because I feel like I've seen him in real time from when he started to where he is now with Kev on Stage too, when the plays came out. But now, I don't know if I'm hyped for WandaVision because I'm hyped for WandaVision, or if I'm hyped for WandaVision because it's the only superhero thing we've had in a while. Okay, can you hold tight for about like 90 seconds? I need to get my clothes out of the dryer and put in my last load. So give me 90 seconds of dead air time. Chat amongst yourselves. I will read the chats when I get back. About 90 seconds. I'll be back. Whew, sorry about that. Okay, let me get back to business here. South Carolina, go on and raise up. California, Trinidad, Florida, New Zealand. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. you're still bad. Honestly, I haven't been bouncing around ideas with anyone. I just have not. Cause like I said, I was getting burnt out. Cause I mean, think of it this way: I got 5 shows to review at least for the next couple weeks. Oh yeah, that's right. The Haves and the Have-Nots has 2 more episodes. I mean, assisted living and House of Pain do not require a lot of brain power. Neither does Bruh. At this point, I think after the Haves and the Have-Nots in season 7, Sisters is going to be the only show that requires a lot of discussion videos. But I'm completely okay with that. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I really want to do more interviews. I really want to do more collaboration videos with other YouTubers. That's honestly what I want to do more of in the coming year. Yeah, I put in a lot of work on this channel. The only thing missing, like with Geekdom and a lot of these people, they get to go to like big events and collaborate with other fans and all. I haven't gotten that, like Tyler Perry Studios. Excuse me, I haven't gotten that at all. So, bro, I'm just seeing a lot of Andy hate on the internet since Wednesday night. My gosh. I mean, I feel like I've gotten to the point, like what I said earlier. No, I have not seen Family Reunion. Uh, yeah, I understand. I do not have a Discord. I know there are some things I really need to get into. Apparently, Christy Alley's being dragged on the internet. So, New Zealand in the house. That's where they film Power Rangers. I'm sorry, ever since Ninja Storm, like that's what they do. They film in New Zealand because of cost efficiency. You are, and look, I don't even want to talk about like the badness of the Tyler Perry stuff because I wanted to be like a celebration video, but that's a very good point. I mean, the comedies can be mindless and entertaining, but there's a difference between that and being lazy. Look at the Steve Harvey show. I still love that show to this day. To this day. Like, I love the Steve Harvey show. I don't know why it was never released on DVD or whatever. I would buy it in a heartbeat. Yes, put it on Netflix or Hulu. I would still buy the DVD set. Like I support Bruh even when it's trash episodes because how many other shows are on television that depict 4 straight successful black men? I can't think of 3. But then again, I really don't watch a lot of TV outside of what I review, so there's that aspect of it. Do you not watch Bruh? Yeah, that's a good point. If loving you is wrong, I don't think ever got to the point where it was so good and then it took a major decline. I feel like if loving you is wrong was kind of getting stronger with every season, but then they just cut it off. Hence why the haves and the have-nots being trash now. I'm at the mindset. I've accepted this a while ago. If the show just ended, it's whatever. Would I be mad? Hell yeah. I've been investing years of my life into this. Yeah, it's on BET Plus though. I'm just saying, it's on. You got to pay $9.99 a month. I mean, look, if you want to check out Bruh, I'd say give it about a month because they only have 4 episodes left. and then you can just binge the entire. They're only 21-minute episodes. You can binge the season like a day. That's what I did with Girlfriends. Remember I did the sisters versus girlfriend videos? I had forgotten that Girlfriends is a 21-minute or 22-minute show. So I within like 8 hours, or about 10. Well, technically, it only took about 7.5. I took breaks during the day. I burned through season one on Netflix in no time. Have not might get cutthroat. I mean, remember, this season was supposed to be the deadliest season yet. So let's say during the finale on the 27th, they kill off 5 people. I don't care because the season was trash. So it's like, well, imagine like Avengers Endgame, where you had the giant fight with Thanos and his army at the end. If I had to sit through like 2.5 hours of trash to get to that final fight, it wouldn't, okay, the fight would still be epic, but it wouldn't matter because of the time wasted getting to that point. And Endgame was not the best movie. Sorry, uh, iPod battery was about to die. Got my charger. Um, yeah, it don't matter because no, I know of Obsessed, but I was not. Nah, I didn't watch it. Isn't that the one with Jennifer Lopez? Well, no, that was enough. Never mind. We get 2 good episodes of 20, and I mean, honestly, to say halfway decent, I actually have that DVD. I bought it at GameStop back in high school. The Best of Steve Harvey show. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube as well. I remember binging it like last year, like at least 15 episodes. I loved it anytime the High Tops did a song. When the funk hits the fan, all the people want to jam. Like Geekdom and Maziko X, the Omni King button is stupid. Yes, I said it. I'm actually tired of the haves and have nots. Something had to happen. Yeah. How do you think TV and movies will be in 2021? That's a very good question. I mean, because I know some shows are just now getting off the ground. Like they just started filming Black Lightning, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow. Oh, I actually got a video coming out soon about Benny needs his ass whooped. He does. He does. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, I remember the Future Trunks art or the Zamasu art. That was like the biggest thing about Super to an extent because every week we were waiting for the mystery of who is Goku Black. I remember it being a big deal. And it's kind of ironic because I think the Flash season 3 was on at that time. So the mystery of who is Savitar, that was another big thing. You think Brown and Core saved the show? Yes and no. It is better now that they're on there, but it just reminds me of why am I watching this when I could just watch Meet the Browns, a much better show where Brown and Cora, they felt like part of the cast. They weren't just the best part because everyone had great chemistry. Assisted living is like trash. I'm going to be honest here. I would not mind a conversation with Ashley Miller. That's probably one of the YouTubers I would want to talk to. Black Nerd Comedy would be another, or Black Nerd Comedy would be another one. Kev on stage, I feel like I would have to reach another level to get that. MJ Fangirl, she's another Michael Jackson YouTuber. I like her energy. Honestly, there are some. What's the YouTube channel? I think Melrose, you're the one that told me. It's the one that did the interview with Grace from Greenleaf. What's it called? It's like random black TV shows or whatever. Random TV reviews. Yeah, that's right. What's your favorite DC show? I'm going to be honest. I kind of fell out of the Arrowverse like 2 years ago. Goku giving a sensu bean was one of the dumbest things ever. Don't watch Riverdale. I want to talk about the plays and the movies at some point. I don't know when. I just know I will eventually. I mean, I love Black Lightning. I like it because the seasons, even though they're shorter, I'm not mad about that. It's like, why does the black person show have to be shorter than the Flash or whatever? There's less filler. I like that. Y'all think a stimulus deal comes? I do. My thing is this. Again, 3 years of self-employment. I work for myself. I'm not looking for handouts. If they come, by all means, I will accept it. But I'm not trying to rely. It's like, and again, I'm not even trying to preach up here. But again, that's just me. I know some people really are in dire need. So I just feel like the stimulus thing. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I've just learned the importance of not counting money that I don't already have. So I think Smallville would have been better for me if I watched it in real time. I have watched it, which is good, but yeah, J. Anthony Brown is a comedian, not an actor. I agree. He's not terrible. I just think his style of comedy works better in a stand-up stage. And people just every week, this is a play. This show is being built like a play rather than a show, assisted living. Toyotaro is like a fan servicey person. He's had some good moments. I feel like he's had far more misses than hits. I think I have every part of Super Manga that's been released in the US so far. Like I pre-order them on Amazon and I buy them. So, and I like that Super Saiyan 3 is actually utilized and God is utilized in that manga more. What's your favorite meal? That it depends on my mood. It depends on my mood. Like seafood is usually my go-to. They should bring Will and Sasha back and make them guest stars. No, no need. It's like in Pokemon Journeys. I want Paul to show up, but I don't like it when characters from one franchise or a season is brought back. I love his Spectrum crew. I'm part of his Patreon crew, the stage crew. I've been a Patreon member since he got started. Him and Doughboy did the Righteous and Ratchet. Apparently, I guess they had a falling out or something. Doughboy took Righteous and Ratchet and is doing his own thing now. I don't really follow him like I used to because the content he's putting out now, nothing like the Righteous and Ratchet stuff. Stage crew. Here's the thing with Angel. I like it. I really do. It's a different flavor. I still have a soft spot for Righteous and Ratchet, but here's the thing: is a different vibe, and I'm here for it. I don't know. I heard Andy Mack was different. Like it was a progressive show tackling things Disney doesn't usually do. Bro, you need to be a counselor. I was actually talking with a friend who said that, or at least someone who goes back to college to like speak to the people about social media and whatnot. What do you think about Rolling Stones? Never was a big fan, even though I applaud their accomplishments. I love Nightwing, except for Rick Grayson. I hate that. I did finish reading Joker War online. Look, they closed the comic book store in my area about 2 years ago in the mall, so online is how I read stuff. The Joker War, it was better than the Tom King run, but it wasn't amazing. Punchline is hot though. Dude, I'm single as a dollar and I ain't looking for change. Even though a girlfriend would be nice, but nah. I ain't trying to find that Rona romance. Again, I don't want to spread rumors, but apparently there's a yeah, massage chair, like for real. That would be helpful. Like I need to schedule a massage. I'm just kind of nervous about going to a massage parlor in the midst of a freaking pandemic where pretty much I would just be down to my jeans and socks. So, and then having another person touching me. Again, I'm kind of nervous. Probably going to schedule one eventually. I think before the end of the month, what I want to do is get my dental stuff straightened out in regards to a cleaning and a couple of fillings. Hospital visit for a physical and massage. That's going to be like my goal between now and the end of the month. Because honestly, I feel like I want to get that stuff done before the holidays. Mario, one word for you: budget. I actually have my budget like on my wall. It's like half a piece of paper that I printed out and taped to my wall. It basically is my bills and everything. Like just put a certain money in your savings account when you get paid. I don't know like what kind of job you got, but basically subtract what you need to spend on bills and food, put some in savings, and give yourself a little spending money. That's the best advice I can give you. Zach is funny. Yeah, Zach is pretty good on sisters. No, I've never seen Romeo Must Die. I know John Snyder is on Smallville. As somebody who's single, I cannot advise you on how to get your girlfriend to stop spending your money. I only watched like the first three Fast and Furious movies. Again, I'm not even like a big fan of sports or cars, so I don't know. What the heck is Fargo? Pick something that you like streaming about and go for it. Like for real, that's why I do what I do. I pick something that I like, pick something that nobody else is doing. I think Doughboy's still on YouTube. See, again, let me just address this. I don't know. It's never been fully addressed by Doughboy or Kev, but apparently it definitely feels like there was a falling out and that was it. Because Doughboy was the creator of Righteous and Ratchet. So whatever happened, he got all the episodes, like Josh and Kev, they put all the episodes on a hard drive. They gave it to Doughboy, and he's going to do with it whatever. And now he's on like another podcast or something. He's putting out music. I think he had he started drinking again. I think he stopped. I don't know. I do not know because they haven't addressed it. I just know that Doughboy is kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, he talked about that, how he was taking a break from mental health, which is understandable, but again, something happened. I don't know what it was, so. But yeah, I love the Patreon. But I do miss the Righteous and Ratchet, though. No, I haven't watched those movies. I do watch a lot of history documentaries, though. Miranda needs a therapist. Yo, Ella was a real one in the last episode. She was not having it from anybody. And like I said, assisted living in House of Pain, they're getting better, but the problem is over half of their season was spent going from trash television to halfway decent, if you even want to call it halfway. That's a major problem. I have played Grand Theft Auto, but I haven't in years. I don't know. It's hard to even think about what they're going to do with the next Black Panther film when they're trying to decide when they can even work on the next superhero film. I don't know what the hell they're going to do with Spider-Man 3. I feel like it's going to be another Avengers Endgame, but instead of like just all the heroes coming to fight, it's going to be like every freaking hero from every movie because it's like, oh, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield might be coming back. Doctor Strange is showing up. Jamie Foxx is elected. I'm like, damn, just throw them all in there. Mario, I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate your faith in me, but I mean, I know I went to public school and high school, so I don't want to give you this advice, and then it's like you ruined my life. I do not know. I just know trade is a very very useful thing. Anything to do you can do to avoid debt is great. Like I wish my student loan debt was gone, but again, if the money continues to come in, I can knock it out eventually. But I feel like that's where I want to be by like 35. You know, out of debt fully. Because thankfully, I'm literally out of debt. The only debt I have is student loan debt. Car paid off. Technically, when I get paid next week, I will pay off my Best Buy card because I did pay it off 3 months ago, but then I had to use it to get my new laptop, which was a great investment, by the way. I mean, I only got one car, Honda Accord 2015, 2005. Last season Smallville, I believe I'm watching it weekdays on TV. Oh, okay. Man, I was watching Living Single. I did watch a couple episodes of Half and Half on Netflix. I vaguely remember the show. Yeah, I feel like WandaVision is a must watch because it's going to be connected to a lot. While then again, all these DC series will be connected to the MCU on Disney Plus. I mean, what if it's going to be its own thing though? Yeah, Far From Home. I only watched it twice. What's your favorite Cartoon Network show? I haven't even thought about Cartoon Network in a while. Well, when the last time I was at home, I watched We Bare Bears with my nephew. I'm like, damn, this is actually a pretty decent show. The only ones you watched, I mean, listed Rush Hour. I've watched all of those. Aren't they supposed to be having? Well, they said there will be a fourth one. I don't know if they finished it though or worked on it. I didn't watch Too Close to Home live, but I have watched it though. I mean, I got Disney Plus, so I they put Disney XD on there. Hell, I'm for it. I mean, Disney is apparently going to be focused mainly on streaming. So, any other questions? Robot Chicken. The first Friday. Third one was great, but I think the first Lovecraft Country was that. I don't know when they're coming back. Actually, let me see if I can find a synopsis for next week. Okay, moving on. Miranda decides she should move on from Calvin. Ella doesn't fully believe Miranda. Curtis has damn, I can't even talk. Miranda decides she should move on from Calvin. Ella doesn't fully trust Miranda. Curtis has selfish ambitions with Miranda's friend. If this means Curtis is going to try to make a pass at Laura, get the hell on from here. I honestly have no idea who's going to be in the last two episodes of the Haves and the Have-Nots. Yeah, Sony has those rights, man. I swear, it's hard to get a grip on them. I mean, it depends. Will they actually show another scenery? Will they show a restaurant? Because what? Curtis and Ella's house, CJ and Janine's, and then the loft. So we'll actually see a fourth location, unless Miranda wants to have the date at Ella's house. I don't know. She's been so random this season. Malik's baby mama, apparently, who we haven't seen. What if we don't see Lisa again until she has a baby bump, and it's like, yo, she really pregnant? don't know. I honestly, because I thought they were shaping up the show where CJ and Janine were kind of going to be the new Curtis and Ella, so to speak, you know? But we're not seeing that. Gone with the Wind is the only one I've watched, and it's one of my favorite movies. No, Wyatt. That's a good point. The old Curtis would have just kicked people out of the house. The Diamond and Pearl series is my favorite, only because of Paul. He's my favorite character. Yeah, Sister Living, we've only seen, even though we've seen a couple of different rooms, it's still the same house. Yeah, where is Miranda staying? Does she have her own place? I mean, how long has she had her own place? Has she just decided to move out of the condo as soon as, the ending of House of Pain? I don't know, season 8? I watched the first Transformers and that was it. Transformers? I have a feeling that Laura might be Lisa's mother. That's an interesting theory, but I don't think so. It's not even just because he was a good character. I think he's a great representation of how, hey, guys who watch Pokemon, guys and girls, not everyone in your life is happy go lucky. There are jerks in the world. And then again, there are some people who just want to be left alone. Not everyone is your friend. You can't push your agenda. That's the one thing I don't like about Ash, especially in those seasons of Diamond and Pearl or Black or White. It's like he fails to realize that not everyone is meant to be your friend. Like rivals and everything. Sometimes you come off as annoying, like for real. Some people just want to be. I mean, Paul was kind of like the Squidward, and Ash was the sponge. Yeah, Ash was the SpongeBob to Paul Squidward. I mean, look, the OG anime is iconic, but I don't think it's the best. Sinnoh did have a lot of filler, and honestly, I like the fact that yeah, he's 10 years old, but life lessons come early. Yeah. I mean, the Pokemon contest stuff, that's the one thing I will give like Journeys and Sun and Moon. They don't wait. Well, Sun and Moon had a hell of a lot of filler. Uh yeah, and Professor Kukui and his wife have a baby now, meaning that at least 9 months have passed since Ash left Sun and Moon. So he should theoretically be older, but whatever. Sinnoh was slow. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm trying to think like I would say I did like the Hoenn series, but again, Ash never even had a rival. They threw in Morrison right before his final, I think before Badge 8 or afterwards. Ash was like really cocky, and I didn't like that. Johto is the freeze us 5 minutes of Pokemon because that had a hell of a lot of filler. I did not like Unova. X and Y was okay. It was definitely a step up from Unova or Best Wishes, but it got to the point where you get to XYZ and it became the Ash Greninja show. I love Ash Greninja, but it literally just made it so the other Pokemon weren't as developed, if you will. Sun and Moon had its moments, but there was like, eh. Journeys is off to a good. Yeah, there are some things I wish were different about it, but I do love Journeys. But I would still say Sinnoh is my go-to. I mean, Ash Greninja versus Mega Sceptile Japanese version, one of the best battles in the franchise. And yeah, he should have won. I get why he didn't win though. Charizard X way more experienced, but at the end of the day, you had a terrorist to help bring down, well, help Team Flare without even knowing it. I think his league championship should be revoked. But Alana was a cool character. Nope, I have never watched that movie. Hannah becoming a con art. I feel like Tyler Perry's just doing anything with the haves and have-nots now, so it doesn't matter. It's kind of like Moro with all these random powers. So that would be hilarious if Jim had something to do with it. I doubt it, but it would be hilarious. I love Scizor, Poliwhirl, Latios, Milotic, Arcanine, Greninja. I don't like the Greninja thing with his tongue though. I don't like that. Jim and Catherine are probably going to be staying put for a while, especially if they continue to have missing in action episodes where they just aren't there. But I'm fine with that. What white man? How do you think Calvin reacts to Miranda of another man? I don't know. If they try to build up this Calvin being jealous thing, I don't know. Thank you for the congrats. Thank you. I mean, that's another reason I found your channel from the comments on Geekdom 101. Well, hey, thanks for coming on over. I love Geekdom. I mean, one of my inspirations about doing YouTube, just seeing somebody talking about something that I personally love. I'm like, I ought to do the same thing, and here I am 3 years later. Talking about Samuel. Oh yeah, Samuel, he ain't white. He's like Kid from Kid and Play. Do you think Maurice would have went to Randall's funeral? Oh, excuse me, Marcy, my bad. Dang, that's a good point. I gotta jot that down. Once I find my damn notebook. Yeah, my room is a mess. I was doing eBay stuff. Shoot. Oh, okay. Thanks for the subscription there. Yeah, I'm still like this Moro art. I was kind of excited, but then it got stupid really quickly. I think my problem with the Torio Toro manga, it's way too fan servicey. Where this arc has just ripped stuff from previous Dragon Ball chapters, and it's stupid. Like Goku giving him a sensu bean, or for real, what was it earlier on in the Moro arc where it's like, oh, we'll give you like 6 months to prepare. We'll go out and eat other planets in the meantime. That's so contrived. Like, my biggest thing is, why doesn't Beerus get involved? Because I feel like with Moro going around stealing planet energy and killing all these people, wouldn't that decrease your universal ranking, which is why you were in the Tournament of Power to begin with? But whatever. Marcy would have a nervous breakdown going to the funeral. That's a very yo. I need to like put a post about like what are some what if loving you is wrong videos I can do, like Marcy going to Randall's funeral or something like that. That is that. Oh gosh, I never even thought of that. I mean, even though I hate Justin, he's not going anywhere anytime soon, so they should do something to improve. Yeah, I mean, heck, nothing against him. I mean, he has a great job working for Yama, but I agree. It's like when almost every panel is like, oh, this looks like Goku fighting Nappa in the Saiyan saga, or this looks like a panel from the Buu saga. It gets old quick because this is like the time for the manga to kind of go off the rails, not in a bad way because you don't have the anime to kind of coincide with it. You can kind of do whatever, but it's just gotten ridiculous. Like the moral arc has gone on for far too long. Which one's on? I've been seeing some people saying the acting is bad on Sisters. I'm like, which ones? Can you be more specific? I think I'm just so used to mediocrity because think about the long stretch of mediocre Tyler Perry shows we've had this year. Maybe not even angry, just like a calm rage or quiet rage and beat the crap out of Moro. Like seriously, I feel like there have been so many contrivances to keep the Dragon Ball Super arc going now that it just makes no sense. Like Vegeta should have been the one to win. I'm going to be completely honest here. I do not care what the next arc of Super is because with the way the moral arc is going, I don't even know why I bother. But I'm still going to tune into Geekdom and Unrelenting Gaming and all these other people who review it. But I do not care because I feel like until we move past the Goku versus Oob match in the tournament, nothing has consequences. Please just let it be good. I mean, the moral arc is like the future Trunk arc where it had a lot of potential, but then there were just way too many WTF moments. And I don't know. I don't care. I feel like Zach ought to get together with that police officer and leave Karen alone because Karen is like, I'm not saying that being stabbed means that she should be with him, but I don't know yet, Justin. I have a lot of what if videos I know I'll be doing, like my season finale predictions or who will die in the finale for have and have nots. I don't know what my favorite Nintendo game is. I haven't played a handheld game in a while. I mean, I did play Injustice on my Xbox the other day. Oh yeah, I did buy Injustice 2 from GameStop, brand new, $10. All right, well, thanks for joining in, and hope to see you on a future live stream. I'll probably catch you in the comment section on another Geekdom video. Um, yeah, I did buy Injustice 2 for PS4 and Xbox One. I have neither system, but they were new and they were only $10 each. So that will be interesting if Don and John are involved with the owl. So, all right, later, man. Thanks, Dragon Ball fans. You guys are awesome. For real. I like that. See, that's the kind of stuff I would love to do collaborations with like some of my favorite. I feel like if nothing else, I would love to do interviews with my favorite YouTubers. I don't know. I mean, Quita's stupid. She'd probably get arrested for something. Remember, little Lizzie's cousin is supposed to be in her cell soon enough. Or is it her aunt? I forgot. I mean, how are we going to get a House of Pain? Well, no, I mean, time moves by at a semi decent pace, but if we get a Christmas episode, I don't know. I think what is it? You have to be a member or something like that because there's been a lot I would like to pick his brain on. I think one of my biggest ones would be like the relationship between the gods and the mortals of a given universe. There are so many questions I would like to ask him about. Like, I think the Tournament of Power could have been more impactful if it really showed the importance of the gods not just doing nothing. Same with Zamasu arc. It's like where the gods shouldn't just look down on the mortals, but they should collaborate with them. I'm not saying that they need to be on the same level, but the mortal level should be like, oh, well, look at how strong Goku is because he trained with Whis, or Jiren. I know he turned down the role of God of Destruction, but I don't know if he trained with like Belmont or Margarita. I don't know. But the whole Omni King thing, I don't know. I think you're great with theories and a YouTuber, so I think you would like to collab even if you are not a member. Well, hey, if you want to like get that in motion, that'd be great. Like for real, I would be down for a conversation. Like I know my channel isn't really focused on anime, but I do know a lot about Dragon Ball. The intro shows Janine as a guest star. Agreed. That's why I'm not that mad about her not popping up. I don't even see. Here's my thing. I don't care if don't take this the wrong way. Even if we had more Janine and Jasmine, it would not save the show if it's at the same quality as it is now. That's why I've been saying in some ways the Pains was not as bad to watch, because at least with that show I could say, man, we only got 2 of the OG cast members. This new cast, I don't like it. But with the House of Pain we have now in season 9, when you bring back the original cast and it's still trash, that honestly shows you that it's not the cast, but it's the Tyler Perry writing. Because the cast chemistry is still there, but I feel like with the awkward dialogue that they're given, that's why it's trash. So it's not them, it's the writer, director, and producer. Tyler Perry, but oh well. The Pain should probably come back in the next few years with new episodes. I don't know. Look, there are so many characters missing from House of Pain. I don't know what's going on. Can Hannah and Pearl be friends? Yeah, that's the thing. They did tell me a while back. I remember doing a video a while ago about the top have and have not YouTubers, and they said they stopped reviewing it, but I said I'd give them a shout out anyway because they were a really popular channel. Yeah, because the Ashley Miller thing, I think that one time you told me she was hit up by a person about Desiree Ross, but I don't think, yeah, I don't think that interview ever happened. I could be wrong though. So yeah, I don't know. Watching old House of Pain episodes on BET Plus. Yeah, exactly. Because when you watch the old episodes, it's like, dang, this show used to be really good. All right, guys. Well, it's already past midnight. I think my other load is ready, but I appreciate you all joining in the fun. This was fantastic. I'll do another video talking about 3 years soon. And yeah, so I will go ahead and end the live stream. Thank you for 3 years on YouTube. Hopefully another 3 more, or who knows what will happen between now and then. But again, make sure you like the video, hit the notification bell, and I hope everyone has a great, I would say weekend, but it's already Sunday, so oh well. All right, take care, guys.